So let's see if it works. And hello everybody. Not quite sure if the connection works, but I hope so. And as promised, a little bit more from myself and from my little neighborhood currently, Sullivan's Island. And it's another nice beautiful day. I would say in the morning it was just perfect, like we had almost no wind. Not a little bit, the wind popped up, you know, but it's super nice. It's super warm already, having just my t-shirt on. Yeah, super nice actually. And just walking around a little bit, getting some sun rays. I can definitely say we have, I would say, I don't even want to call it spring. It's kind of really weird. But as you can see, the palm trees, I think we have right now perfect temperature, 23 Celsius degrees, 25, 23, something like this. It's just perfect. It's not super hot, and we still have February, you know. That is the fantastic stuff. Hello Fabian. I can see a little bit on my screen here because it's so bright. You know, when I'm recording something here that I might not see a lot on the screen, and I have my sunglasses on, and then everything comes together. But as you can see, I just want to keep you posted a little bit here from the neighborhood, and then I want to cut down to the beach and see like how the beach is today. Either way, how beautiful it is. Also, you see, like, if I didn't mention it last time, like the typical south, you know, style of the homes, which is pretty cool. I really like that stuff. And you find also, if I walk further down a little bit, you see like the nice verandas, you know, like on the outside of the buildings. It's really nice. And like I said, the winter was so mild here, a lot of sunny days where you feel like, you know, you have also modern buildings here, but it's so mild where you feel like, yeah, I mean, if you want to escape the gray weather with a lot of, you know, gray, cold, rainy days, this is definitely something where I would say, like, check it out, have some fun, enjoy it, you know. And now I'm cutting down here. Let's see if I'm getting here a nice like little thing. Hello everybody. So let's see. Hey. Yeah, also interesting, as you can see, I would say some folks are like, you know, wearing masks. The majority isn't actually. I think it's everybody how you feel like about it. But like I mentioned many times, if you go, for example, to, this is like Pippi Langstrumpf house, right? Isn't that cool? But if you, for example, this is what I do. If I'm going to the grocery store, then of course I also take care for, like, you know, other people. That means grocery store, like, yes, wear masks and so on. But, you know, it's not like as mandatory like you might know from Europe. And that is definitely different, you know, definitely different. So also, as you can see, this is kind of super cool because the marsh, so this is where all the wet stuff is, right? In the Charleston area here, it's not as crazy as down in Florida with crocodiles or something like this. You get more like coyotes and this kind of stuff. Hey, but you know, I would say it's funny to see that you have then everywhere like the water, salt water, and then it gets literally from this kind of like bush thing into the sand stuff, which is, I don't know, it's pretty unique, pretty nice. I love it. Ja, so schönen Tag, Bernhard. Ja, hallo Fabian. Speeding up here. Am I getting a speeding ticket? So, oh look at this, there's a nice bird over there. Pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, and then here, the marsh, so to speak, then is really wildlife a little bit, I would say so, and then you're at the open beach, and very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, also recently people asked me, so tell me Bernard, is the South like, is it cheaper, is it more affordable to live like in California? And as you know, I'm going to move back to Cali soon, so driving cross country, and as promised I would like to show you much more, and also diversification, like the big contrast of the US, like nice places but also pretty wild places, and the difference from big cities to more like country lifestyle and so on. But as you can see here, beach, boom, starts like this, yada yada yada, and then you can clearly see how this looks. It's amazing. There in the back is a cargo. It's a big cargo ship. Look at that. It's just leaving Charleston. Yeah, it's what a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Warning, no lifeguard on duty. That's true. I'm not on duty here right now. And as you can see, people, I think everybody is already completely ready for the beach, like, yeah, shirtless, just wearing your bath suits. Young folks, a lot of young folks are also here from a college, of course, in downtown. Fantastic college. For me, at this point, it would be a little bit too chilly, I guess, the water, because it really has to be like super warm. And it's always funny to see like also the young folks having some fun with all the folks over here. Yeah, very nice. So the funny part is also, again, like lots of people asking, saying like, Bernard, how can I move to the US? How can I change my life? Is it actually different? Does the infrastructure matter? Meaning, wherever you live, wherever you go, does it matter or does it not matter? Well, you know, I cannot answer everybody's question for themselves. I mean, it's definitely a, how do you say, like a personal thing. But what I can tell you is, I mean, when you change the infrastructure, when you have a different weather, and you see people out here, like you continue, you live your life. I mean, we are living in the middle of the pandemic, but nobody is wearing masks on the beach. People are together in groups. It doesn't matter if it's college students, high school grads, or whatever. And yeah, it matters. It matters, right? Because like when you have all the time shitty weather or whatever, shitty weather or whatever, which even rhymes, then of course you're also limited. I mean, it is what it is. So I'm cutting here. Beautiful. Look, there's a little bench just like enjoying the sun. I think I'm gonna do this as well. It's getting very nice temperature, like to a point where you get nice tan. People always tell me, oh, you get cancer. Yeah, I might die on cancer anyways, like everybody else does, but what's the point of living if you constantly live in fear and you can't do anything, right? Because people say like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't move to the US. you know, it's weird, it's really strange, and it's not my life philosophy. I can only tell you guys, like, what can I tell you right now? If I would be in Frankfurt, in Munich, or in Austria, like somewhere where I grew up, in Vienna, it wouldn't be that way, right? It would be different. I can't, you know, it's that simple. No, and also I have to say, as older I get, as more I appreciate the luxury of enjoying something like that. I mean, it feels good if you wake up in the morning, you're rested well, you have, I don't know, a wonderful day, good food, nice breakfast, and you have more motivation and more energy also for your work. You're more creative. What can I tell you? So now I'm curious if this is like, oh, I see, like, that might be a dead end for me. Because what happens is, as you can see here, everywhere the water, sometimes the little bridge here is underwater and I don't want to walk through the water. So I definitely will try another one. Yeah, also what is so interesting and funny to say is every state is treating the lockdowns completely different, right? So Austria, I know, hardcore lockdowns. Also Germany, hardcore lockdowns. And in the States, every state has different rules. So some states, like in New York, they have hardcore lockdowns. California, hardcore lockdowns. The crazy thing about this is Florida is, I would say, widely open, like here in South Carolina, even Georgia. So it's much more like, hey, freedom to the people and less dictatorship from the government, or let's call them rules, whatever you want to call them. But what's also so funny is the fact that in those states where they don't have those hardcore lockdowns, and this is really weird, we don't know why it is, but they have it already in their reports and in the data. And Joe Rogan was talking about this just recently, and he moved back to Austin, Texas, where I lived before too, for 2 years. But he also said it's weird that the states with the hardcore lockdown have higher rates on people who got infected with this COVID virus. And when you keep it open, you have less people infected. Now, he also said, how is that? How the hell can that happen, right? And we don't know specifics yet, but we also believe it's because if you don't lock down the people to one crowded place like an apartment complex with thousands of people and they're all sitting in the homes, not moving outside, everybody's breathing through the air conditions or whatever. And of course, if one person gets hit, everybody's stuck inside. And if the whole complex gets infected, everybody gets infected. Like, take, I don't know, ants who live together in one colony, and then if one ant gets infected, like, it shoots up. So I think that might be the lesson everybody is learning right now. Oh, let's see if there's maybe a walkway, a pathway that is not underwater. Yeah, and you know, what I also wanted to say is, it just also feels good if you just have a little break all the time, you know. And if you work, I mean, you know me, I'm a workaholic, but if you work a lot, it just also feels good if you step outside for 30 minutes, an hour, and yeah, you have a nice environment, right? I mean, that helps. Getting some vitamin D through the sun. This cargo is actually really, it's crazy, it's wild. Imagine I had a friend, he wanted to work on an oil tanker or something like this many years ago. He was also from Austria. Unfortunately, he passed away. He was one of my best friends ever. And he always said, Bernard, like, you know, I might go to an oil tanker and work there for like 5 months in a row, make good money. You really make a killer, right? I mean, for money, you would make like, let's say in Austria, it's insane. I just had conversations just a couple of weeks ago also when people say like, Bernard, like how much money can you really make? Look, this is all up to you. I would say there is literally no limits. But if you are, I would say, you know, ambitious and you're a hard worker, then you will be definitely better rewarded in the US than in Germany, Austria. Because the pay is just higher and you have less taxes. So you have more for yourself in your own pocket. And yes, I mean, there are again like a lot of pros and cons, and people say like, well, but healthcare sucks and this sucks. Well, look, I can always tell you this, you will always find the naysayers, you will always find some points that's better somewhere else. You know, at the end, you have to evaluate for yourself what you more appreciate, what you more like, and what's better for you, you know. Like I so many times said, when people also ask me like, Bernard, where should I really move? Where should I live? What's the best place? Well, that's totally up to you. You know, what I love, what I like, or how my lifestyle is, somebody else might totally hate. We say like, well, this is so fucked up, you know, like, what the hell is this? And, you know, for me, yeah, I'm just, you know, trying to always enjoy every day as much as I can and do what feels good for yourself, what you like, where you feel like, yeah, this is your own happiness and this makes you rich. And like I said, rich is not just money. I mean, you can be rich because you have a great partner, you have a great family, you have great friends, you have a great job, you love what you do, you love the process, what you're doing. It's not about just alone the numbers on your bank account. So I basically say, no. It's definitely more than this. It's of course always nice if you have more money, right? I mean, we all want that. And let's be honest, everybody always says, yeah, if I have more money and so on. But at the end, I would say, if you make a really nice, good living, and you love what you do, I mean, come on, that's a win, you know. Like, for example, as Gary Vee says, and I like that, I rather drive in a shitty car, which I love. Let's say I have an old broken Volkswagen Beetle, but I love that car and I have fun driving this car and I'm happy with it. I'm a much more happier person than if I would drive now, I don't know, a Lamborghini, and I'm pissed because of the high payments, or like, I don't know, insurance, hey, hi, or whatever, and you're constantly miserable, or you don't like the car anyways, right? Remodeling or rebuilding here. So, as you can see, it is all relative. Like Einstein always said, it's all relative. Yeah. And that's, you know, what actually really matters. That is the most important thing, that whatever you want to do, you can do it. Just go get it, go for it, grab it, and don't just dream about it. And you will have ups and downs, that's definitely. You will have challenges, but life is full of challenges. It is what it is. And yeah, I mean, that's what it is, guys. I wish that some of you folks would be here right now and that you also could enjoy that, not just in a digital way, but that you can smell it, that you can feel it. It feels really good. The ocean water, you know, like the salty taste, smell in the air. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is. So hey buddy. Hi.
Made a big mistake.
Hey, I made a mistake. No, come on.
Oh, she thinks she wants to. All right, there's cars.
Hey, cutie. Oh, there are cars coming. Well, have fun. So nice. Yeah, also what I love is, for example, the architecture look like this, the chimney, the brick with the wood. It's just like, yeah, beautiful. So, as I said, whenever I leave the South, I'm a little bit sad because I will miss it. And I might be gone for 1-2 years, maybe longer, who knows. Maybe I will fly back in winter, having a summer break, you know. But for this year, I basically follow my plan. And this year is going to be super cool too, super excited. Also going back to Cali. And moving, most likely. Should I let the cat out? Who let the dog out? Ooh, ah. You know, probably Bay Area. I know. I will see like in 2 weeks, but most likely I've seen some super nice spots. I think that would be perfect. Yeah. So that's about it from today. Now what else? It's my little fitness walk. I will walk back and get a beer. And I'm hungry like a wolf. I think today I deserve some barbecue. And later tonight I start working, being creative, and work on some cool new stuff I really enjoy doing. And oh, look at this, how beautiful. I love also like Pippi Langstrumpf. Look, that's cool. Rosalie, the name of the house. Isn't that nice too? Even the tiny ones I love, like, you know, the thing is also, what do you really need for happiness? I mean, yeah, if you have a big family, maybe you want to have a bigger house. But, you know, quite frankly, if I would live right now in a big house, if I'm living in a small house, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't make me more happy or less happy. It's, I don't know, it's much more like what I can do every day, you know, and enjoying things. That's, I would say, much more important. So nice. Super nice. Love it. Okay, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, before my phone shuts down again like last time, I need to save a little bit of my battery life, and I'll keep you posted. I hope you enjoyed the little walk here again with me and you got some more information. And I wish you all the best wherever you are. Don't forget, never get frustrated. Appreciate every day you have. Be thankful and grateful for what you have. Enjoy your life. Move slowly towards your goal. Whatever you would like to do, you can do it. especially if you would like to move to the US. There is no question about that. And if you do have any questions, feel free to send me a message and I'm more than happy to respond to you. So, that being said, stay safe, stay healthy, wish you all the best, and talk to you later. See you later. Bye bye.